Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. If you're anything like me, you've probably spent more time than you'd admit daydreaming about the perfect boat, something rugged, reliable, and just the right size to take you off the grid for good long stretches. Well, today, I want to talk about one of my favorite categories of cruising boats, ketch-rigged hulls in that sweet 34 to 38 foot range. Now, why ketches? Simple, that split rig makes sail handling a lot more manageable, especially when you're sailing shorthanded or into stiff weather. And boats in this size range, they're big enough to feel safe and roomy, but still small enough to handle solo or with a partner without feeling like you're wrestling a sea monster every time you tack. I've spent a lot of time poking around these boats, sailing on a few, dreaming about others, and chatting with salty folks who've taken them across oceans. So I pulled together a list of what I think are 5 of the best 34 to 38 foot ketch hulls for serious cruising. These are the kind of boats that can carry you far, keep you safe, and feel like home along the way. Let's dive in with number 1, a boat I've always had a soft spot for. The Tayana 37 has long been one of the most respected Bluewater ketches in her size range. Built with offshore cruising in mind, she's a full-keel cruiser with a reputation for strength, balance, and long-legged comfort. Her traditional lines and canoe stern give her that classic look many sailors crave, and she backs it up with serious capability. The ketch rig on the Tayana 37 is well matched to her heavy displacement. With smaller sails spread across 2 masts, the sail plan is easier to handle, especially for couples or solo sailors. You can reef early and often, drop the main entirely, and still sail comfortably under jib and mizzen, a setup many owners swear by when the weather turns rough. Underway, the Tayana is stable and deliberate. She tracks well and handles a seaway with calm assurance. She's not built for speed, but for safe, steady passage-making. Her displacement means she takes care of her crew, smoothing out the bumps and carrying momentum through chop and swell. In heavy air, she shines, capable of staying balanced and on course without excessive helm effort or sail wrangling. Below deck, the Tayana is laid out with long-term cruising in mind. Most come with richly finished teak interiors, U-shaped galleys, and deep storage options that make provisioning for long trips easier. There's good separation between the saloon, galley, and sleeping quarters, giving a feeling of space without wasted square footage. Headroom is generous, and ventilation is typically solid with opening ports and hatches. One of the key strengths of this model is the community around it. There's a wealth of shared knowledge online, from owners' groups to blogs detailing full refits and ocean crossings. This kind of support can be a big advantage when maintaining or upgrading a boat of this vintage. Potential buyers should take note of a few common areas to inspect. Fuel tanks on older models may need replacement, and deck core moisture is a known issue if the hardware has been neglected. But the hulls are solid, and many have been lovingly upgraded and sailed extensively. If you're looking for a true ocean cruiser with character, capability, and comfort, the Tayana 37 stands out as a proven choice. She offers the kind of thoughtful, traditional design that's becoming harder to find, especially in a world that often values flashover function. The Hans Christian 38T is instantly recognizable, an unmistakable blend of old-world looks and serious offshore chops. With her high bowsprit, full keel, and sweeping lines, she gives off a sense of adventure even sitting at the dock, and she's more than capable of delivering on that promise. This is a boat built to cross oceans. With heavy displacement and a deeply stable hull form, the Hans Christian 38T offers confidence in a seaway. Her motion is predictable and comfortable, particularly in heavy weather where her heft and hull shape come into their own. She's not quick, but she's unflinching, exactly what many cruisers are looking for. The ketch rig suits her well, offering flexible sail combinations and a better balance in various wind conditions. It's especially useful for managing sail area without needing brute strength. Many owners appreciate being able to balance the helm and reduce weather helm by adjusting the mizzen, a practical benefit on long passages or during gusty conditions. Inside, the Hans Christian 38T is designed with comfort and durability in mind. The interior is rich with solid woodwork, featuring a traditional layout that includes a large saloon, usable galley, and a V-berth forward. There's generous storage throughout. Deep lockers, large tanks, and well-planned spaces for gear and supplies. These boats were built with long-term, self-sufficient cruising as the priority. Access to mechanical systems is generally good for a boat of her era, and the engine room is better than average. Electrical and plumbing systems may be dated on older examples, but many have been modernized by cruising owners over the years. If not, they're straightforward to upgrade due to the boat's spacious interior. Like many classics of this type, there are a few things to watch for: deck leaks, aging standing rigging, and wear on the teak decks if they're original. But the hulls are robust and well-proven, and there's a strong owner community sharing knowledge and resources. The Hans Christian 38T is ideal for sailors who value safety, comfort, and timeless styling. She's a true cruising home, built to handle real miles with ease and to carry her crew far, slowly but surely. In today's world of lightweight speedsters and minimalist interiors, she remains a standout for those who still believe that the journey is the reward. The Allied Princess 36 is a practical, sturdy ketch that's well-suited for serious cruising. Built with a full keel and heavy displacement, she was designed for Bluewater passages and comfortable living aboard. Though not flashy, she has earned a loyal following for her straightforward design and solid offshore performance. With her ketch rig, the sail plan is easily managed, particularly in heavier weather or when sailing short-handed. The smaller individual sails reduce the need for large, heavy canvas, and the ability to trim or reef the mizzen independently provides balance and flexibility under sail. She's not built for speed, but she handles reliably and moves steadily through chop and swell. The hull is robust, with solid fiberglass construction and a full-length keel that offers directional stability and protection for the rudder. This makes her forgiving in confused seas and provides added peace of mind when navigating shallow or uncharted waters. Her underbody may reduce maneuverability in tight spaces, but once underway she tracks confidently and keeps her course. Down below, the Allied Princess 36 is arranged with functionality in mind. There's a straightforward layout with a U-shaped galley, a settee saloon, and a V-berth forward. Storage is plentiful for a boat of her size, with deep lockers and tankage suited for extended cruising. The interior materials, often finished in teak or mahogany, lend a traditional and warm atmosphere that's durable and practical. She features good ventilation, often with multiple opening ports and hatches, and a layout that's conducive to daily living at anchor or underway. Most systems are easily accessible, and the boat's design allows for fairly straightforward maintenance and upgrades, which is a major plus for long-term cruisers. Though these boats are older now, many have been upgraded by knowledgeable owners. Buyers should still inspect the deck core, rigging, and fuel systems carefully. Like any vessel of her vintage, time and use take their toll, but structurally, the hulls are tough and built to last. For those seeking a modestly sized, ketch-rigged cruiser capable of offshore sailing, the Allied Princess 36 offers a dependable platform. She balances classic lines with practical features and remains a solid choice for sailors who value function, simplicity, and ocean-going capability. The Pearson 365 Ketch is a dependable center cockpit cruiser that was built in strong numbers and designed with versatility and livability in mind. Her balanced proportions, manageable sail plan, and spacious interior make her a standout choice in the 34 to 38-foot cruising range. This boat features a moderate underbody, with a long fin keel and a skeg-hung rudder that provide a good mix of tracking and maneuverability. She's more responsive than a traditional full-keel cruiser, but still maintains steady handling in open water. The ketch rig spreads out the sail area and allows for varied sail combinations, which is especially helpful in strong winds or when sailing under reduced canvas. The Pearson 365 Ketch is known for its well-thought-out interior. The center cockpit design allows for an aft cabin, unusual in boats this size, which provides real privacy and makes her a true live-aboard option. The main saloon is comfortable and functional, with ample seating, a proper nav station, and good natural light from hatches and ports. The galley is practical and efficient, typically arranged in a U-shape with enough counter space and storage to make long-term provisioning manageable. The interior joinery is often a combination of teak and lighter finishes, striking a balance between traditional feel and brightness. Headroom is generous, and the layout works well both at sea and at anchor. Performance-wise, she's not built to race, but she holds her own on passage. Her displacement and hull shape provide comfort in a seaway, while the ketch rig offers stability and ease of handling over long distances. Sailors appreciate how she can be dialed in for balanced helm and consistent performance, especially when managed conservatively in varying conditions. Because so many were built, parts and support are relatively easy to find, and there's a strong owner community. Common areas to inspect include aging tankage, electrical systems, and potential leaks around the deck hardware, typical for boats of her era. However, many Pearson 365 Ketch owners have made thoughtful upgrades, and well-maintained examples continue to prove themselves offshore. In short, the Pearson 365 Ketch is a smart, capable cruiser for sailors looking for a manageable, live-aboard-friendly platform with real ocean-going potential. She offers a lot of value in a well-balanced, proven design. The Downeaster 38 is a full-keeled, heavy-displacement cruising ketch that was purpose-built for comfort and blue-water passage-making. With her traditional hull shape and spacious layout, she has earned a steady reputation among long-distance cruisers who value ruggedness, roominess, and classic design over performance. Her hull is solid fiberglass with thick layup, and her design includes a long, full keel that adds directional stability and protects the rudder, both essential qualities for ocean voyaging. This underbody, combined with her substantial displacement, gives her a comfortable, predictable motion at sea. She tracks well in a variety of conditions, especially when the wind and seas come up, and her weight helps dampen the jerky motion often found in lighter boats. The ketch rig on the Downeaster 38 complements her design nicely. It breaks up the sail area into more manageable sizes, making it easier to reef or adjust sails without needing excessive strength or effort. The sail plan also offers flexibility in balancing the boat, particularly useful when sailing shorthanded or in shifting conditions. Sailing under jib and mizzen alone is a viable and commonly used configuration for steady downwind progress or in gusty weather. One of the standout features of the Downeaster 38 is her interior volume. Thanks to her 11-foot plus beam and high freeboard, the cabin space is unusually large for a boat of this length. Most versions feature a large saloon with opposing settees, a spacious galley, and a real navigation station. The layout often includes a large head with a separate shower and a forward V-berth that doesn't feel cramped. Some boats were delivered as hull and deck kits, so interior layouts can vary, but most follow a practical, traditional live-aboard arrangement. This boat's beam and tankage also make her well-suited for extended cruising. With ample room for water and fuel storage, large lockers, and deep bilges, she can be outfitted for months away from marinas. Ventilation is typically good with opening ports and hatches, and the interior finish tends to be simple but durable, often with solid wood trim and functional detailing. The Downeaster 38 is not a fast boat. She was never intended to be. What she offers instead is a slow, steady, and secure platform that handles well in offshore conditions and provides a comfortable life afloat. Maintenance access is generally reasonable, and while some systems may need upgrading due to the age of the fleet, her basic construction lends itself to straightforward DIY work. For cruisers who prioritize safety, space, and classic lines over speed and agility, the Downeaster 38 remains a compelling option. She's ideal for those looking to cruise in comfort and confidence, whether it's along the coast or across the ocean. That wraps up our look at 5 of the best ketch-rigged cruisers in the 34 to 38-foot range. These boats might not be fast, but they're built to go the distance, safe, sturdy, and ready for serious cruising. If you've got experience with one of these or another favorite that didn't make the list, drop it in the comments. Until next time, fair winds and steady seas.